A little old lady gets pulled over for speeding. The officer walks up to the car and after a quick greeting takes the documentation she has ready for him. He notices a license to conceal carry a pistol and he asks, "Ma'am, do you have a firearm in the vehicle?" She replies, "Well, yes sir, I do." The officer smiles a little. As this lady was no more than 5 tall, 90 lbs, and had to be 90 years old. "Ma'am, may I ask what type of firearm you have?" "Well, yes, sir," she replies. "I've got a 9mm in my purse, and I keep a 45 in the center console here. And I've also got a magnum in the glove compartment." The officer is taken back a little. "Is that it?" he asks, half kidding. "Well, no, I do have a pistol-grip shotgun in the trunk as well." The officer is really raising his eyebrows at this point, and he asks, "Ma'am, what are you afraid of?" The little old lady smiles sweetly. "Not a goddamn thing." A woman could never get her husband to do anything around the house. He would come home from work, sit in front of the TV, eat dinner, and sit some more, and would never do those little household repairs that most husbands take care of. This frustrated the woman quite a bit. One day the toilet stopped up. When her husband got home, she said sweetly, "Honey, the toilet is clogged." "Would you look at it?" Her husband snarled, "What do I look like?" "Mr. Fix-It," and sat down on the sofa. The next day, the garbage disposal wouldn't work. When her husband got home, she said very nicely, "Honey, the disposal won't work. Would you try to fix it for me?" Once again, he growled, "What do I look like? Mr. Plumber?" The next day, the washing machine was on the blink. When her husband got home, she steeled her courage and said, "Honey, the washer isn't running. Would you check on it?" Again, she was met with a snarl, "What do I look like? Tim the Tool Man?" Finally, she had had enough. The next morning, the woman called 3 repairmen to fix the toilet, the garbage disposal, and the washer. When her husband got home, she said, "Honey, I had the repairman out today." He frowned. "Well, how much is that going to cost?" "Well, honey, they all said I could pay them by baking them a cake or by having sex with them." "Well, what kind of cakes did you bake them?" he asked. She smiled sweetly and said, "What do I look like? Betty Crocker,